Hi guys, welcome back for Eighth Notes, Part 2. We are using the Essential Elements for Band book, and in this lesson we're going to go from measure 17 all the way through 20. So we're going to do that one line there. But I wanted to kind of break it down for you because we've already done the eighth notes in 13. And when we did the eighth notes in 13, we started with 1. Because we're in 4/4 time, that means there are 4 beats per measure. And one of these quarter note guys is going to get a single beat or a single toe tap. And then 2, of course, logical. And then we decided 3 and 4 and. So that's where the plus signs come in. It's the word and, but if you have to write and in this little spot right here, it doesn't fit very well, and then it just looks like a big mess. So instead of using the word, we just write a plus sign. Makes it easy for us to fit everything in the measure. Now we're going to start at measure 17, okay? 4/4 time again, so we still have 4 beats per measure. Up here, we had 4 notes that were beamed together. Down here, starting in measure 17, we only have 2 notes that are beamed together at a time. They're still eighth notes, and we still clap them and count them the same way. In measure 17, we start on beat 1 with a quarter. It takes all of beat 1. And then on beat 2, we have 2 and. That fills all of beat 2, so this is beat 3. And since this quarter note that gets 1 full beat is all of beat 3, then we have 4 and. And that's how you would do 17. So 17, if we're going to count and clap together, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and is how you would count and clap that. So let's take a look at measure 18 then for a moment. 18, only 1 set of eighth notes. Bar line, so we know that we have to start back over on beat 1. 1, 2, 3, and 4. .19. Let me slide this over here just a little bit. Whoa, sorry about that, so you see it a little bit easier. 19. 1 and 2. 3 and 4. A couple things to note here. Of course, the bar line, so we start on beat 1. Always, 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 whatever eighth note you see in a pair or a grouping will be the number. You will never, ever start with an and. You will always start with the number. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. I like this one because this rhythm is really jingle bells, jingle bells. Okay? And then rhythm number 20, last but not least. 1, 2, and 3, 4. One, 2, and 3, 4. So now we've done 17 through 20. I'm going to back out a little bit so you can see the whole screen. Sorry about the movement of the camera. I'm not a professional and I don't have professional equipment. All right, so let's take a look, and I'd like you to count and clap as I show you where it falls across the board so you can see it as I point it out, and then the second time through we'll count and clap it together. So here's the first one, starting in measure 17. 1, 2, here we go now. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay, I'm going to go back through and count and clap with you this time, 17 through 20. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. In class, if you ever join us and we're doing large full band, when we do 19, sometimes half the class says jingle bells, just so you know when you ever join us in full band that you can do that all together. Okay, so now we can get through 13 and also line 17, and the rest of the page, at least for the next 2 lines, just kind of mixes up some rhythms that you already know, so then you can count and clap with those as well. So I'm going to take a moment, just jot those down real quick with you today, and then you'll be able to actually pause the video, write in the next two lines, write in measures 17 through 28, and then once you're done with that, you're going to restart the video, and I'm going to go along with you just to double check your answers. Okay, so stop the video now. And hopefully you did actually stop the video, because now I'm starting to do the rhythms with you. 1, 2, and 3, 4 in parentheses. Number 22, bar line, 1, 2 in parentheses because it's that quarter rest, 3 and 4. 23, 1 and 2, 3 in parentheses, 4. 24, 1 in parentheses, 2 and 3, 4. And remember, the reason we put these numbers is because it tells which beat things happen on, okay? So whether it's a rest, that's still a placeholder, and silence is really an active part of being a musician as well. You have to actively be silent on something, which is a little weird because normally when we're silent, we're not super active. 25 starts with a half note, so you have 1-2 because you start the tone, you articulate it at the beginning, ta, and you continue to push the air, but you don't tongue again until beat 3. 4 and. 26 starts again with 1, 2 and 3-4, connecting those two together. 27, 1 and 2. And we got this funky little box right here. That's a half rest. So that would cover beats 3 and 4, and we put parentheses around it because it's a rest. And last but not least, number 28, 1 in parentheses to start the measure, 2 and finish with a half note, 3-4. So we're going to count and clap together, 21 through 24, and then 25 through 28. So here we go with 21, starting right at the beginning of the measure. I will count and clap with you. 2, ready, go. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. So that was the whole line, 21 through 24. This will be line 25 through 28, okay? Starting on 25. Remember those half notes. When we have a 2-beat note, a half note, we clap where we started on beat 1 in this case, and we slide into the next number that comes along. So in this case, for 25, just to review, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Okay? 1, slide into 2 because it's a half note. 3, 4, and. Okay, so that's 25. So here we go, all the way 25 through 28. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. A little tricky here going from that half rest to a quarter rest, but I think you got it. Anything you need to stop, review, pause, just so you can get familiar with these rhythms, you're going to be good to go. Thank you.